And story number 6, people affected by the Eaton fire are facing new challenges over invisible dangers lurking inside their home.
Yeah, KCAL News reporter Amanda Starantino talked to some frustrated residents who say their insurance companies are giving them no options but just to move back in.
With the San Gabriel Mountains behind their property, Grace Rigliano and her family have not been able to return to their Pasadena home since evacuating during the Eaton fire.
Many of us are insured but are still being forced back home by our insurance companies.
Rigliano only coming back to her house to water her plants, a simple task made difficult as she suffers with asthma.
If I don't wear a mask, I'm coughing for a week.
And the hidden dangers upon return loom over her and her neighbors.
We've largely been abandoned by our local officials, our state and federal government and insurance companies, and we're having to figure out how to make things safe for ourselves and our families.
To get their own answers, a group of residents in Altadena and Pasadena are working together as the Eaton Fire Residents United to create a community-generated contamination map, compiling professional testing results completed at homes in these neighborhoods impacted by the Eaton fire.
This map displays reported contamination levels. The houses that burned 300 yards away from me, they're all quite old homes. And so you're looking at lead, you're looking at asbestos, a lot of titanium, possibly mercury, the lithium from the electric car batteries.
Professional home testing is not covered by insurance. It can cost thousands of dollars per household. So far, more than 50 houses have shared their results. Rigliano has been unable to make an appointment with the testing company due to a backlog in requests, so she is relying on this map to make a decision for her family.
There are ways to measure it, and it shouldn't be up to a group of scrappy residents trying to make this happen. This should be something that the government is doing, that our insurance companies are doing. So that's what we're hoping to advocate for with this map.
31% char, 2% soot.
A few blocks away in Altadena, Nicole McCalla had her house tested, and her results are part of the shared map.
What's really striking on this map, there are some homes that, mile from the burn line, and they are testing positive for every single heavy metal that was on that list.
All professional test submissions from residents with standing homes so far have shown elevated lead levels and wildfire debris, and nearly all homes tested were recommended for professional remediation.
Conversation that is missing is structures intact, and those that are still here and would like to return. So it was a void that needed to be filled. I think it's ridiculous that citizens are having to do this, but there's a gap and we need the information. We need the information now.
Residents in the area are encouraged to submit their professional test results to be shared anonymously on this public resource. It's information homeowners like Rigliano are desperate to get, as her family and so many others are left in the dark.
There's invisible toxins, and so the insurance companies, our politicians, think that just because it's invisible, they can get away with making us come back home when it's not safe. And that's going to have lasting repercussions for me, for my community, for my kids' futures, and that's not okay.
In Pasadena, Amanda Starantino, KCAL News.